You're live. Wonderful. Hello, everyone. I'm back with another quick review video. Now, I'm going to do something ever so slightly different today, and I want to talk about Brembo brake pads. We've got discs down there as well, which we're going to come on to in a minute. Now, as many of you will know from other review videos that we've done, I have a Range Rover amongst a few other cars. But that's my favourite. That's the one I use the most, and I love it, quite frankly. But it does need some new rear brake pads. The current ones are actually in relatively good condition still, really, and they've got some meat on them, but I do want to change them. Although, actually, I won't do it myself. I'll get the garage to do it. Because, you know, braking system's the most important thing on a car, and you need it in tip-top conditions, so get a professional where you need to. It's got Brembo calipers on the front and Brembo brakes on the front. I know that because they have been changed last year, actually. And they've been so good, I thought, well, I don't know what the Range Rover original equipment would be on the back. I think Range Rover, well, I know Land Rover / Range Rover do make an original equipment part, but I thought I'd put Brembo parts on the back. So I went online. I certainly did find everything I need, and you will be able to see from the side here. These are suitable for a Land Rover Discovery 04 onwards, Land Rover Range Rover 05 onwards. You've got some part numbers there. But one thing that struck me about these, and these are the rear brakes, not the front, when you open the box up, and I will say they're very good. They've given you all brand new, you know, all the little, they're the spring clips, aren't they? They're the caliper bolts. But if you just look at one of these for a rear disc pad, this is an incredible, look at the thickness of that. Is incredibly thick. And I've got to say, the manufacturing quality of these is absolutely superb, and they've got all the Brembo information on the back there. I got these for a very good price, actually, from a local auto online auto parts store. Bit dusty. Because I got an excellent voucher for them. These should be, I think, £76 for the pads normally. I think that's right. I got them for 20. With shipping, it was actually £30, I think, all in all. And I got express shipping because I didn't want them hanging around in the post, potentially getting damaged. They're not really all that interesting. Other than that, this I had to go to Land Rover for. This is the new brake pad wear sensor. There's only one on the back. That was, I think, £26. I got that from the main dealership. I picked that up myself. And yeah, it's just a very thin, flimsy wire, really. If you need the part number for your own car, I hope that shows up on camera for you there. Not really a great deal to say about that, other than it, for what it is, it's very expensive. I know you could get aftermarket ones from various parts stores for about £5, but I thought I want the genuine Land Rover products on my car, and the best quality brakes as well, which is just common sense, if you ask me. You know, each to their own, though. If you want aftermarket parts made in who knows where, that's up to you. But those are the brake pads and the brake pad wear sensor. And I have also decided to have the rear discs replaced. They don't need replacing, but the current ones just look a bit weathered. There's a bit of rust starting to appear on them. So this is going to be hard to pick up. Good grief. I shelled out for 2 brand new. Here's the box. Oh, good grief. I tell you what, this is like weightlifting. Brembo rear discs. The correct specification. Where's the label? I know it has one. No. Here it is. I'll just applicable to Land Rover, Range Rover, and that's the part number that's the equivalent Land Rover / Range Rover part number. Rear discs, yeah, not really much else to say. One thing that I really did notice, I'll take this, I do have 2 obviously, but one thing I noticed, there's a little instruction leaflet there. Oh, God, flipping heck. Oh. Whew. Here is the disc in the bag still. Oh, look at that. God, look at the thickness of it. Oh, you can tell this needs to stop a nearly 3-ton car. Oh. I mean, the manufacturing that goes into these is just astonishingly good. I mean, if I get this, let's just take the whole thing out. There it is. There it is. There's the thickness, and you can see there, this here on mine has got some surface rust. And I didn't like that. And if you look in between all the vents on this one, it is completely, look down there, around there, completely rust proofed. This is incredible. These are, I think, £100 each from Brembo. I got 2 of them for less than £100 actually in the end. They haven't been fitted yet, obviously, but I think it's well worth the money. And these are carbon steel rather than the standard steel discs that most cars have. So the where the pad touches the actual disc part, you'll get much better grip and more effective, efficient braking performance. So obviously in an emergency situation, when you need to stop the car quickly, you will have optimum brake performance with discs like these. And carbon steel, I believe, is a lot stronger than ordinary steel as well. So it's just something to bear in mind. And it's quite surprising that the rear discs, or it's not surprising on a car with 400 brake horsepower, I suppose, but the rear discs on a Range Rover L322 supercharged are vented. And I don't know why there's that cutout here, actually. I wonder why they manufactured that in. Yeah. Goes all the way around. Anyway, I just thought I'd give you a quick update video, or quick review video, I should say, showing you these in case you were thinking about replacing the rear discs on your own car and you were wondering if Brembo was worth the extra money. I think I just got lucky finding these in a sale, really. But the actual manufacturing that went into them is incredible. If you look on the back as well, because of course, I don't know why they've got this lip on where it gets thicker over the contact patch particularly, but of course on an L322 the handbrake, oh, I've got the hiccups, wonderful, sits inside this bit and touches, I've got to find a better way of holding this, haven't I? And contacts on this part, oh, I hate this stupid electronic handbrake on a Range Rover, actually. I don't think electronic handbrakes are a good idea, in my own opinion. They cost a lot more to service, a lot more to maintain, and they're a lot less reliable than a standard handbrake. But it would appear people are too lazy to actually pull a lever these days and prefer to push a button, so the rest of us have to suffer as well. Anyway, that's my little rant about electronic handbrakes over. I don't like them, but we're stuck with them. And yeah, that's why we've got things like that have to be manufactured into our brake discs. I prefer the system on the P38s a lot more, or the earlier L322s, where you could just pull, or even the original Range Rover, where you could just pull a lever and the handbrake was on. And if it broke, you could just replace a cable for about £20. But now, if it breaks, you've got to buy a new mechanism, and it takes 8 hours to take the back of the car apart to do it. Hey ho. I'll just pop that back on the floor for a minute. I don't understand why you'd have an electronic handbrake on a car that's supposed to be able to go off-road, because it's just something that's obviously going to break when it gets full of mud and stones. But anyway, moving on from my rant about electronic handbrakes, I hope you've found this video about Brembo discs, pads, and a Land Rover wear sensor actually useful. This is applicable to far more than, of course, just Range Rovers and Land Rovers. This would be applicable to any car that's got any sort of braking system, because I'm sure Brembo make a wide variety of discs and pads for everything from Land Rovers to all other sorts of models, you know. There are lots of other things that have got around 400 brake horsepower or more, and need an efficient braking system. As I say, these are for the back brakes on my car. They're not really actually due to be changed yet, but I want them to get changed, just for peace of mind. And I think it'll look a lot nicer once it's got new discs on as well. So I've got to get it booked in at some point, but no rush yet, because COVID's still around, so I don't want to put myself in any danger, and the car doesn't really get used a lot at the moment either. So it's the parts are just ready and waiting when I feel like it, I suppose. But thank you ever so much for watching. Please do like, subscribe. Well, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Please do drop your comments in the comments section on the side here. And if you've got any more suggestions for more videos that you would like to see, please do drop a comment, let me know, and hopefully we'll get that sorted for you. But thank you ever so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please do take care of yourself and everyone else, and I hope to see you all very soon in the next one. Bye for now.